From the strategic affairs point of view on this, General Bakshi joins the debate. Maroof Raza joins the debate. Thank you, gentlemen. Kamal Farooqi of the Samajwadi Party joins the debate. That's from the political standpoint of why Modi said this. My first question is Siddharth Nath Singh, who's also spearheading the BJP campaign in Gujarat, especially, I'm told, in Saurashtra. Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh, where is the proof that the Prime Minister and the government of India intend to hand over Sir Creek? And in the absence of proof, is this just a tall, politically loaded claim?
Arnab, if you recall, there was another, something like this which had happened when Prime Minister had visited Cairo. And we came up with a joint statement which was a disaster. And the government, the Congress party even refused to own up even that statement of the Prime Minister which he had signed, which was in Sharm el-Sheikh. Now, these things are not spoken in diplomatic circles or so openly. But yes, at times you do get surrounding circumstances do lead to. And when I'm sure you would vouch for Times of India and Economic Times, carrying articles which said that, a relationship between Indo and Pak can galvanize if a Sir Creek solution is brought in. And this was not too late. It was 4th or 5th of December.
That is talk. No, watch one second. Separate talk from analysis. Separate talk and analysis from fact. Sir, I'm very sorry. My question to you is, where is the fact?
No.
Where is the fact? Is there fact to support that? Maroof, no, 1 second. Maroof, is there fact?
It is very difficult for me to answer.
No, why? If it's
it's very difficult for me to answer.
No, because Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh.
But there has been enough surrounding circumstances which leads to that.
There for a long time.
There is a possibility.
That has been there for a long time. Phase 1 poll of Gujarat includes 52 seats in Saurashtra, where BJP got 38 and is now facing the Keshubai factor in the Saurashtra Kutch region. So your letter to the Prime Minister timed like this will touch the fishermen of Saurashtra and Kutch and will be seen politically.
There has been... Arnab, there has been a continuous campaign. Firstly, I've been seeing that no Muslim has been fielded by Narendra Modi and the BJP.
No, I am limited on Sir Creek.
Now this being linked, that it's a vital security issue.
It has
been linked up with any election.
It has been a vital security issue
but I would request you to refrain from linking this vital security issue.
Well, it has been said at a political meeting. Why do you want me to say that there is no politics to it? It has been spoken of from a political forum. I want to first get in Kamal Farooqi on the political part of it. Kamal, before I come to you, Maroof.
Kamal Farooqi. Very unfortunate. No, Siddharth Bhai is trying to be very... Siddharth Bhai is trying to be very smart player on this. In fact, this is very unfortunate that such an important situation wherein the country's borders are in discussion and they are being brought into the elections. And just one day before the elections, this is really ridiculous. And very rightly, you asked, and I am 101% sure the way the Prime Minister has said vehemently that there is no truth and it's all bullshit. So it's on their face now. My only question is that have you gone so low that even we can have a politics on our borders, wherein our Jawans are laying their life for it, and we are for petty politics. We can go to such an extent of using these things, which is absolutely very, very sensitive issues.
But he bases it with some. He follows it up with some. I'm coming to Siddharth Nath Singh. With this political debate, will continue into another subject as well. To Maroof, my question is, Modi gives some details. He says, I was given to understand that the recent Pakistan carried out a joint operation of their Army, Air Force and Navy named Sea Spark 12, almost 1 month, very near to 1 month back, I think, very near to Sir Creek. This is a disturbing development. Handing over Sir Creek will give them more control over the exclusive economic zone in the area. In your view, is this detailed enough a fact to back his charge that India is planning to hand over Sir Creek?
No, it is not, Arnab.
It's not.
No, you just can't hand over Sir Creek. Let me explain to you, let me put it in context. The first thing is, I think Mr. Modi and his advisors have picked up some of the stories that were in the Times of India and the Economic Times following the Aman Ki Asha initiative, which I was present at and I witnessed what was discussed. What really emerged from that is the Sir Creek dispute, which is over 20 years been part of a composite dialogue process, is solvable in 3 parts. However, what is the most doable part of it is the maritime boundary issue where fishermen on both sides are going to benefit. The waterway that is Sir Creek is up for discussion even now. There is no clarity on whether it will be solved or not. That's the first thing. The second aspect is that the territory adjoining the Sir Creek on the Indian part, almost 4 to 5 kilometers east of that, is so marshy that the BSF and the border patrols have not been able to even access it effectively. So to say that anybody can use that territory to enter Gujarat through a porous border is again citing a security concern which doesn't exist. And thirdly, let me put it very clearly and categorically, and this is a subject I follow very closely. India doesn't stand to lose strategically any big deal, even if we were to concede Sir Creek to Pakistan, which is not happening tomorrow because Rahman Malik is the Interior Minister. You talk these issues with the foreign and defense ministers of countries because these are security and territorial issues. The Interior Minister is coming. The Interior Minister is coming to talk about 2611 and issues related with it. It's
no,
not
but he could be batting preemptively. No, Maruf, he could be batting preemptively. He said, 1 minute, Maruf, 1 minute. He says at no point in the entire process has the government of Gujarat been consulted. In similar case of Tista agreement with Bangladesh, West Bengal Chief Minister was consulted, and the agreement was cancelled.
Orna, please understand. No, Orna, please understand that the government of Gujarat will obviously be consulted when there is a final issue decided upon that we are going to settle the border in a manner. Not now. It is now a track 2 initiative where ideas are only being thrown up.
Maruf,
and if you base your entire premise on a track 2 initiative, I'm sorry, you don't understand how strategic decisions are taken. You may be a politician, sir, but you're not too clued up on strategic issues. You don't talk to track 2 elements and retired people and come to a decision.
Maruf, I do understand, and to a degree I'm sure you also understand, where strategic decision was taken without the parliament knowing, without the nation knowing, when Manmohan Singh signs a joint statement and Sharm el-Sheikh, and where the terrorism was dealing with the talks. How do we come to know? We don't come to know.
I conceive that.
When you are raising a question, you are raising
that, but
when Arnab is raising a question,
let me tell you, sir. Let me tell you with due respect.
I'm sorry, please hear me out.
With due respect, sir, let me speak.
Maruf, please allow me to speak now. When I am being as a BJP being raised, when did we come to know as a nation what Prime Minister signed in the joint statement? We didn't come to know. The entire parliament was up in arms.
May I?
So how do we know?
May I offer you clarification,
and it's a vital issue. The Chief Minister Narendra Modi has raised an issue. I think the Prime Minister office, rather than being dismissive, they should have said, yes, you have offered to come and meet me after the election. I'll be happy, but be sure nothing like this is being spoken. Rather than saying it is mischief.
Okay, sir, I've heard you out. I've heard you out. Now, can you, sir, I've heard you out. Just listen to me for 2 minutes. Just listen to me for 2 minutes, sir. Please, I've heard you out. As far as Sharm el-Sheikh is concerned, I am completely with you, and I was critical of Manmohan Singh's government and Manmohan Singh in particular approving the joint statement wherein the Baluch issue was raised for the first time in the Indo-Pak dialogue process. However, even a joint statement did not concede that India has a role in Balochistan. It only said that India will not play a role in Balochistan. Also, the joint statement did not give away any territory. It just went into diplomatic niceties, whereas a territorial dispute is on completely marked out maps. It is like the Suchetgarh Agreement of 1972, when the line of control was demarcated on the approval of 2 governments on national consensus, and that was signed by military commanders on both sides in public view. It is not happening because Rahman Malik it's not part of his turf. He is Interior Minister. He has nothing to do with the border.
No, but 1 second, so, Kamal Farooqui, one minute. Kamal Farooqui, the issue here is this, that, one argument is when the decision is taken, if that decision is to be taken at a final stage, a state government will be informed. But there is another issue is in there, that if there is anything on Sir Creek, it has huge strategic dimensions. It opens up the Gujarat border, as Narendra Modi possibly rightly argues, it opens up the Gujarat border to Pakistan. So there are clear strategic dimensions of this. Now, I can nitpick Mr. Farooqui and say, but Narendra Modi...
I wish to disagree.
No, Mr. Are you saying, Mr. Farooqui, allow me to complete, are you saying, Mr. Farooqui, that as a Chief Minister, Narendra Modi has no right to say this?
Absolutely not.
No,
just one day before. Right, he wrote this letter 1 month ago to the Prime Minister.
Mr. Farooqui Maroof.
It should not be emotionalized. It should not be emotionalized like this. Yes, you have got a point. You have written a letter that was written 1 month ago. Why are you raising this now on just 1 day before? It is just
because he says
up these
because he says
emotionalize
he claims there's a decision which will be taken or some movement towards that on 15 December. His argument is I'm preempting
it. Absolutely not. I don't think that.
Arnab.
No, but I tell you, Arnab, if really he was concerned about the border, he has done his job. He has written the letter to Prime Minister, that is on record.
So
nobody can catch him afterwards.
No, politics
now,
is
using it as an election plan. This is what actually is hurting me.
Mr. Farooqui, what do you mean by he's done his job? He's written the letter on the 16th of April. Should he then keep quiet, hold his hands and say, I have done my job on record, I have done my job, beyond this I will not talk about this?
He should not use it one day before the election.
You are on time.
He should not use it. What was the necessity?
1 minute, General Bakshi, we had lost the satellite link with him and he's not been able to join the debate so far. Therefore, I want to go to him. General Bakshi, Kamal Farooqui is arguing. Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh after General Bakshi.
Yes, please.
Kamal Farooqui says, don't emotionalize it.
Arnab, I'd like to state...
saying in Hindi...
Arnab, can I just come in, please?
General Bakshi.
Arnab, I'd like to state unequivocally that the government itself has to blame for the perception, widespread perception that it has created of a kind of a sellout, from Sharm el-Sheikh to terrorism to Siachen and the so-called low-hanging fruit of the Sir Creek. It has given a perception that it is prepared to resile from its long-held principled position and is prepared to stake its all for a desperate attempt at a peace deal with Pakistan, which will possibly be sealed.
But where's the fact? Where's the fact? General Bakshi, where's the fact? Perception is okay. Please, show me the fact.
Perceptions are equally important.
Perception.
You leave alone Modi. All the strategic community in this country is abuzz. Please see the content of your internet. The strategic community is aghast over the fact that Track 2 dialogues are taking place on Siachen, where retired fraternity of Army and Air Force officers who have never served in that place are being roped in to try and create a climate, shape the information environment to a deal where we resile from the Saltoro Ridge. Similarly, why should we resile from a principled position of the Thalweg principle that boundaries in creeks lie midstream? It is a principled position.
I'm taking a shred.
And the fact is, please see the reaction of the Chinese. Please see the reaction of the Chinese to the South China Sea, where they perceive that there is oil and gas.
I am allowing.
Why are we prepared to give up?
The government
is to blame.
I am allowing Maroof. Maroof, listen to me. A 20-second quick rebut to you. Because for the first time, I find both of you on completely different positions. Maroof, briefly to the general, and then we move on to our next debate. Yes, Maroof.
On this entire argument that the general has said, except for the fact that the government has allowed the perception to become now an article of faith amongst a lot of people that the government is giving away Indian interests. Beyond that, I disagree with the general on most issues. Sir Creek is not on the table to be solved. It is only a retired fraternity and track 2 elements which are suggesting that there is a way out of the problem. And let me tell you, if we can solve any of the intractable issues between India and Pakistan, Sir Creek is perhaps the only solvable
Okay,
one.
Maruf Raza and General Bakshi. Maruf Raza and General Bakshi, thank you very much. To my guests Siddharth Nath Singh and Kamal Farooqi, I'm returning with debate number 2. What I'll say one thing, Siddharth Nath Singh. I'll say one thing. I'm taking a short break. I'd say one thing. If at all anybody had a plan to move ahead on Sir Creek, be sure that Narendra Modi raising it in such an aggressive manner will make that even more difficult.